Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube and Facebook. I'm here, Joe Stanley, I'm with Jamie Davies, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be previewing the Women's Super League clash between Chelsea women and Birmingham City ladies, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an interesting game, a six-pointer, because Chelsea at the moment obviously going for the title of the WSL. Birmingham are mathematically still in it, but I think in the long run between now and the end of the season, I can't really see Birmingham getting anywhere near the trophy. You know, it's funny because in the last few years, Birmingham women have actually been known for the fact that they've had teams in the past competing. I remember when I went to the Continental Cup final at Man City, and it was against Man City. So it was a bit having it at Man City's ground and then Man City winning it. It's a little bit harsh, but I think it was arranged before them to even knew they were in the final. And Birmingham gave them a really good game, but sadly, lack of players in the past now. For example, Karen Carney has gone to Chelsea, well, a few years ago now, but that was after the World Cup. You know, Birmingham have been known for giving out some of their players to Man City and Chelsea. So it just shows that with Birmingham, they're producing the kind of players we need for England's future, the Lionesses. But, you know, I think for this match, Chelsea, with them being at home under the management of Emma Hayes, it's going to be a tricky one.
Which players do you think are going to be key in this game for both sides, really?
Well, Bethany England for me has been an interesting one for Chelsea because she is their top goal scorer, and she's been playing really well this season. And in all fairness, they're on a good streak at the moment, Chelsea, because I think they've won the last 3 or 4 in all competitions. And Bethany England has struck every time they've needed the goal because they haven't been producing many goals, but she's been their top goal scorer. For Birmingham City, they've had quite a few players. Like, for example, they've had, I think it's Lucy Staniforth, who's got 4 goals. And then there's another player that's got 4 goals, which, if I can have a look now, it's here somewhere. Charlie Wellings, who's also got 4 goals as well. So they've got a few players up there in terms of top goal scorers, but they're lacking it as well. But at the same time, it's still a 6-pointer because I think Chelsea are ahead by 3 points of Birmingham. But Chelsea are at the moment with a game in hand of 2 points or 3 points, 4 points, something like that behind Man City. And Man City haven't lost a game yet, and Man City are at home this weekend. So it's going to be against Brighton they're playing. So it's going to be an interesting one. But, you know, depending on who wants what to win the WSL title, it's got to be, for me, Birmingham could do with losing in terms of Chelsea's eyes.
I think it's nice to see different teams competing for the title because obviously in recent years I think it's been City and Arsenal competing for the title, if memory serves me correctly.
Well, Arsenal is second at the moment, and they're still up there, but they haven't got a game in hand while Chelsea have. But yeah, no, you're right. Arsenal gone a bit down recently, but then they're competing for it again this time. Where, you know, it's probably good for the WSL because I think about a couple of years ago, Man City were winning everything apart from the Women's FA Cup. Like, they'd won the Continental Cup and they won the WSL title in the space of a week. Before the end of the season, because this was before they obviously moved it to the winter period instead of having it throughout the summer in the WSL. But I think people were starting to worry because of the fact that Man City have put money into the women's team, which is great. You know, we want more women's teams in football and we want it to be serious because, you know, we are a nation now where we have a female team that could do more wonders than our men's side, as 2015 will tell us.
I remember it wasn't until 2010, I think, or 2011, I really remember hearing about the women's WSL properly.
Yeah. WSL didn't come in till 2010, 2011 or something like that.
I remember hearing about the women's teams through the FA Cup, because the women's FA Cup was always broadcast on BBC, but mainly just the semi-finals and the final and stuff, unless it was a massive tie. And then I remember not really hearing much about the leagues. It was barely covered on the sports news, and now it's covered on the sport news all the time. And it's great to see how the women's game's growing. The women's national team's doing much better than it has done in previous years, outplaying the men, technically speaking, because they won their third place playoff, whilst England's men, they bottled it.
We bottled it against Belgium. But it is good. But I think looking into this game, it's, as I said, it's good to see teams still compete against Man City for the league because I think people, this is a league that needs to get more and more fans behind it. I remember after the World Cup, there was a lot more fans turning up at women's matches because of the inspiration that the Lionesses did in Canada. But I think now, going into this, we just need to have teams competing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Man City winning every, even though I'm a United fan. One day, Man United women will be up there in that league without a doubt. And I think we just need that competition. So the fact that it's a free horse race for the title at the moment. But as I said, if Chelsea slip up in this game, and then Arsenal get their 3 points, and then Man City do as well, then they really are pushing it because the season's not very far away from finishing.
Have you got a score prediction for this game?
I believe Chelsea will win. I think they'll win by 2-0. I think Birmingham will give them a good game. I think it could be one of those where it might not be until the second half until they get the goal to break the deadlock. But I think it'll be a good one. I think it's on BT Sport or something like that as well. So no excuses if you can't watch it. It's
good to see BT Sport covering the games as well. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I agree that Chelsea will get the points, but I think I can see Birmingham nicking a goal. So that was our preview of Chelsea women versus Birmingham City ladies. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you all very soon.